Hey girl, hey, how you doing? How are you? Hope you're okay, hope you're fine, hope you're well. I know that you've not seen my face in a while, and I know you've probably missed me. I have missed you too, but I've been pretty busy preparing for my birthday, celebrating my cousin's birthday, celebrating my friend's birthday, and also preparing for my mum's birthday, which now that we're down to 6 people and we can't really do anything anymore in the UK, I don't really know what I'm going to do for her, but I have to buy her something because it's her birthday coming up soon. But yes, a lot has been going on with me, but the one good thing is the pit of depression I was avoiding, I've avoided it so far. So please keep me in your thoughts and your prayers, because we all know that the good Lord hears our prayers. You know he does. Now, I was actually supposed to bring you a haul video, but because of all of the happenings that were happening, I couldn't. Correction, I didn't, because procrastination took a hold of me. But it's okay, it's okay. That video is gonna come. I suggest you click the subscribe button and also the bell notification, so that when that video drops, you can watch it and enjoy the enjoyments that are there to be enjoyed. But for today's video, I kind of wanted to talk just a little bit about something that I have just realized, you know, because this is the year of realizations. And I just thought, let me bring it to you. Let me see what you have to say about all this. And hopefully I'm not crazy and what I'm saying makes sense. I have learned 2 things in my 20s, especially in my 20s. This is something that has really come to fruition. These 2 things are that men are mad and that men lie. If they are not one, they are the other. Most of the time they're both. And it is a very interesting realization I came across. Now, I am someone, you can call me a feminist if that's what you want to call me, cool. I kind of believe that I am someone that I don't know, like, I just don't like the word feminist, because I feel like if you look into the history and you look at like the women that fought for women's liberation, they only really fought for white women's liberation. And one of the women that was fighting for women to be able to vote said that she'd much rather cut off her left hand or left arm rather than fight for a Negro, or something along them lines. So the term feminism to me is just, it's a bit of a techie one still. So you might think that I'm saying these things because I hate men and I think men are, and I just, you know, I want men to die. No, that's not true. I think men are wonderful creatures when they want to be. I think they are very necessary, and I just wish they would do better. I, for one, know, mainly because this is what I see all the time, but like, I feel like so many men hate black women. So many people hate black women, and I just kind of wish that people would say it with their chest. Just say it with your chest and go, just so that I don't think that I'm mad, and, you know, I can really come into that realization and then just, you know, just pray about it so that I can come to terms with that and, you know, live my life according. Why did Tory Lanez shoot Meg, please? I genuinely think that in this year of 2020, that is definitely one of the randomest, weirdest things to have happened this year. Because what? Like, how does that even make sense? Like, we are in the midst of a global pandemic still. There are people walking around with no masks, saying that it's the 5G towers that caused it, saying everybody wearing masks are sheeple, and that we shouldn't listen to the government and or trust the government. That making us wear masks is a way to convert us to Islam, which I think that is the funniest thing that I've heard in this whole year. Like, okay, love, in the midst of another eruption of Black Lives Matter. Not that it went away, not that things changed, but I guess, I don't know, a new invigoration of the Black Lives Matter movement has popped up again. Men still feel the need to be mad, and not just mad, but so mad that they're out here shooting beautiful black women in both feet and saying, I'm sorry, I was too drunk. That is insane. This morning, I woke up to the news that Cardi B is filing for divorce from Offset, which... Listen, sis, free yourself from those shackles, because one thing I can tell you, Offset may be cute, but the way that he has embarrassed you, you deserve more than that, sis. You truly deserve better. You really, really do. The queen of WAP, she came out talking about she don't cook, she don't clean. She don't cook, she don't clean, but let me show you how she... Let me get the lyrics correct. She said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. You know, I felt that in my spirit. I'm not married and I never have been, but I felt that in my soul, because I said yes. Yes, because any man that I date, I'm interested in. If any of them say to me, oh, well, like, what are you gonna cook for me? I'm cutting you off straight away. Don't ask me dumb questions like that. Unless I've said, oh, like, I'm really good at cooking this, like, I'll cook it for you one day. Unless I have brought up the conversation of me cooking for you or me cooking, I don't understand why you're asking me if I can cook. Like, I have lived on this earth for a very, very long period of time, and I was raised as an only child because my mother got it right the first time. She said, oh, I don't need any more kids. You're perfect. And yes, she was right, I am perfect. So I had to learn not only to cook for myself, but also to like make sure that when my mum gets home from work, there is food. Do you know what I mean? Like, whether it be rice, whether it be chicken, whether it be stew, there's something there on the table for her. Because my mum works very hard and she deserves to come home to food, right? If you, at your big age, as a man, do not know how to cook, why are you looking for a woman to do that for you? Can you not go to your mother and ask, Mum, can you teach me how to cook? Because it's a basic survival skill and I feel like a loser because I actually don't know how to cook. And my wife probably laugh at me. Because I would. No guy I intend on dating can tell me that he can't cook. I like to eat. I want to be fed too. So, what's good? Like me, I don't mind takeaway. I don't mind cooking for myself. That's fine. But if you're telling me that you can't cook and you're telling me that you have no interest in learning, you're telling me that you have no interest in nourishing your own body, I really don't know what to tell you. Like, genuinely and truly, I just don't know what to tell you. Even that clip of that man talking about, oh, my wife left me alone with the kids, she's so irresponsible. I'm sorry, these are your children. About it's irresponsible. Do you not know that you have to look after your kids? It's not your wife that went into bed by herself and created these children by herself. That's not how it worked in your case, sir. So the fact that you don't know that your son is allergic to peanuts, if you don't know this clip that I'm talking about, I will find it and I'll leave a link in the description so you can see, because I saw it on Twitter. I think it's from a reality show called like Huntsville something. Just trash. Just garbage. It's like, if you are a mother of a son, whether your son is a newborn or he's a big man, make sure your son knows how to cook. Dads, make sure you know how to cook. Uncles, aunties, make sure your male family members know how to cook. Because in my family, the way my mum raised me, so listen, yeah, we ain't gonna do none of these gender role nonsense. So when your cousins come over, all you man have to learn how to cook. Because it's not me, it's not you girls that are gonna out here be suffering doing weight on hand and foot and made for men. That's not how my mother raised me, innit? And I understand that. the way that I was raised is slightly different, mainly because I am an only child and I'm the only girl child. My dad has, like, I do have brothers. They're on my dad's side. I didn't grow up with them. But my whole understanding of life, all my male cousins can cook. All my male cousins can clean. Like, yeah, they may be treated slightly different to me and my like female cousins, but at the end of the day, we can all cook. So when my male cousins are talking to girls and the girls are like, oh, like, can you cook? My male cousins will be like, yeah, I can cook it. And then I'm just talking about like small, I can make toast. No, they can do actual meals. Fantastic cuisine. Again, any man that is interested in me, and I know many of them are because I'm stunning. If you come to me talking about cooking, cleaning, it's not me, that's your mum, I'm not your maid. Also, that pastor talking about, he said it like it was a badge of honor. He was like, how my wife has endured more pain being with me than she has during childbirth. And you're a man of God. Are you proud of yourself? Is that an achievement for you, sir? Listen, Heavenly Father Lord, if that is what husbands are, please drop me right out. I'm not involved. Let me be single all by myself and live my life, because I'm not out here trying to raise a man. I'm not doing that. And I would suggest you be the same. Because I'm grown, right? I have 2 cats, you know, so I know what it's like to be a mother. I'm very responsible, you know? I can be cooking, I can be cleaning. What? These are basic life skills that everybody should know. So as a man, if you can't cook or clean, please leave me alone. Leave my sisters alone, leave my cousins alone, leave my friends alone. Because that is a burden that I do not wish upon my worst enemy. I would like short men with the Napoleon complex to stay away from me. I'm genuinely scared of them. I saw this video on Twitter, and it was this guy interviewing different girls, and he asked them, what would you rate yourself out of 10? Each one of the girls was like, I'm a 10, 100, a million. Badders. And his response was like, are you sure about that? Do you want to like downgrade it? Like 5? Maybe even 6. Smelly, disgusting, vile. That's what I mean when I say that men, oh, trash, absolute garbage. Because whether or not you believe that person is a 10 out of 10, the fact that they have enough confidence in themselves, or even are trying to trick themselves to become even more confident by speaking highly of themselves, why do you think that it is the time for you to put them down? I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I bet you any money the exact same guys that I am talking about right now will be pissed off that I say that I'm scared of short men. You man will be pissed off because you'll be like, yeah, but that's your problem. This is why you'll never have a person and blah, blah, blah. That's why you will never get married, blah, blah, blah. First of all, marriage is not my goal in life. It really isn't. It used to be, but it isn't anymore, because I think, would I want to be married with when I look at the dating economy right now, when I look at the ghetto, the streets of dating right now, it scares me. And I think, do you know what, yeah, if I never get married, I think I'll be fine. I actually think I'll be okay, because seeing Offset continuously cheat on Cardi, seeing Jay-Z cheat on Beyonce, now I know, like, they reconciled now, right? Cool. But it doesn't take away the fact that it still happened. Men beating their wives. Joe Budden, who has an extensive history of putting his hands on women, of being aggressive towards women. We have seen this on Love and Hip Hop. The way that he dragged, what's her name? Rocky. The way he dragged her after her and Tahiri had that fight, I just thought that was too much. There's security there, Joe. You don't need to be doing that. But I'm mad. I'm the one that's mad because I want to stay away from men. Statistically, I am more likely to be killed by my husband than I am a police officer. Statistically, in the UK, I as a black woman am 5 times more likely to die during pregnancy, whether that be childbirth or whatever, because of how the medical community see me as a black woman. The ghetto, child. The ghetto. Please, leave me to be single and childless. I'll be fine, you know. Remember, I got cats. When my cats die, it's fine. It's okay. I will mourn the loss of my children, and when I feel ready, I will adopt more. Even adoption is a more viable option for me right now. I just feel like in this economy, in this day and age, in this big 2020, when the world is crumbling around us, men still find the time to terrorize black women. I don't know what it's like for you, Lucy and Stacey, out there. I'm sure it's ghetto out there. I'm sure the Tommies and the Richards are still taking you man for dickheads. I'm sure the Dans are still taking you man for dickheads. And listen, I am so sorry. You don't have to go through that. None of us do. At all. In conclusion, this video has just been me talking about men and their madness. And I understand that us as women, we're mad too. But one thing I have realised is that I have heard more stories of the madnesses that men mad than I have of women. I have heard horrific stories of how men have treated the women in their lives, whether that be their significant other, their sister, their cousin, their daughters. Look at T.I. Look at how he treats his daughters. Oh my days. Oh my goodness. And someone must have tweeted something like, oh, but at least T.I.'s present. And my response was like, is he present though? Just because he's physically there, it doesn't mean that he's a present father. It doesn't mean that he's doing a great job as a father. Like, I'm not a mum of human children. I'm a cat mum. So it's kind of easier for me to walk away from a guy because I'll be like, listen, my cats don't need you. I don't need you to raise my cats. Like, are you mad, fam? I get it. It's a bit much, innit? Like, and you know, men have their benefits. They can be amazing. They can be great. They can be great cuddle buddies. They really, really can. But as long as they continue to do madnesses, I was talking to one of the boys at work and he was telling me how his boyfriend didn't do anything for his birthday. Not even so much as a happy birthday. He argued with him the whole day and told him he was selfish for bringing up the fact that he didn't do anything for his birthday. He also told him, you're too drunk to have this conversation right now. Therefore, we'll have it tomorrow. When he was sober and tried to have that same conversation with his boyfriend, you know what his boyfriend said? You never let go of things. You love to hold on to things. Your birthday was yesterday. Let it go. I didn't know that in the gay community you man was suffering the way that we are. I didn't know. For some reason I thought that it would be better. I don't know what led me to that conclusion, but listen. I think, all in all, what I'm trying to say is, if you are not one of these men that I am talking about, if you are not a short man that has the Napoleon complex, if you are a man that respects women, if you are somebody that respects women outside of their proximity to someone else, as in, that's somebody's daughter, that's somebody's sister, that's somebody's mum. If you respect women for just being humans, please have this conversation with your brothers. Please talk to them. And any women that want to be talking about, yeah, but like, this is why, but like, you pick me's. Nella Rose said it best. Has he picked you yet? I'm just curious, has he? I feel like this video has turned very passionate, and that really wasn't even my intention. My intention was just to put on makeup and talk rubbish. But I guess, you know, when you feel emboldened and you feel passionate about something, it's just hard to keep it locked away. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm actually gonna go order some food and yeah, do something with my day. I feel like my makeup looks, you know. Yeah, thank you so much for being here with me and working through my feelings and emotions when it comes to men, especially short men. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful day. You know what to do. You know. Don't forget. Sit this side. Whichever side it is, I'll talk to you later.